The top seed from France are 2 teams.
Well, he must feel as though he's playing in Paris, Arthur Fils. The reception that he's just got, they absolutely love him here. And we cannot wait for what is about to unfold over the next couple of hours. It is quite simple. The winner will go through to the semi-finals tomorrow. The loser will be heading home, just like any normal tour event, I guess. Meeting for a second time this year, Arthur Fils and Le Tien having met at the US Open a few months ago. That one went the way of this man. Le Tien looking to try and get his revenge. As I said, the winner of this one already knows who they will be taking on in the semi-finals tomorrow. That will be Alex Mikkelsen, the world number 41, who qualified through in top spot of the red group. Le Tien looking to try and bounce back after his defeat yesterday to João Fonseca. So Le Tien winning the coin toss and choosing to receive first. It is the opening match of the night session, day 3, the final day of round-robin action at the Next Gen ATP Finals presented by PIF. Semi-finals tomorrow. That will get underway at 7 o'clock local time, by the way. And then the final on Sunday. Just confirmation of how the blue group currently stands. So João Fonseca, we'll see him a little later on. He'll be able to play stress-free. He knows that he is already qualified as group winner. And one of Arthur Fils and Le Tien will join him in the final 4. So my name is Adam Fielder, delighted to say that Barry Cowan is alongside me for the 2 matches tonight as we just have a look at the 2 players. Barry, starting with Arthur Fils, there were question marks certainly in that match against João Fonseca about his motivation, how up for it he was, but I think he answered a lot of questions yesterday. Are we expecting more of the same today?
Yeah, good evening everyone. Absolutely impressive yesterday, and even just walking onto court you could just see he was fully focused. He knows what he needs to do, as does his opponent. But yeah, I mean, in terms of ranking, he is the class act here this week. He is the only top 20 player. I don't think he showed that. Well, it's not I don't think, he definitely didn't show that against Fonseca, who I don't think played his best on day 1, but he was good yesterday, was the Frenchman. And now I think it's a case, you're here, and you're here to win the event.
Yeah, going to be interesting to see what Arthur Fils we see today, but as I say, I mean, it's hard not to get up for it with that reception that he got when he walked onto court. Almost every single person sat in the stands are seemingly behind Arthur Fils today. And for this man, Le Tien, the 19-year-old who's had that extraordinary year that we've spoken about, Challenger level, 3 Challenger titles, 35 and 9 on the year. That included winning 28 matches straight halfway through the summer. So he's had a great year. That's his run so far. Beat Jakub Menchik in that thriller before losing to João Fonseca. Do you think he's got the game to disrupt Arthur Fils, Barry?
Well, certainly the way I see it, if Fils plays 7, 8 out of 10 Fils wins all day long. But he is awkward, Tien. We saw that the other day with him being left-hander. And what he does very well is he holds his position and likes to use the pace of your opponent's shot. So he was very good against Menzik when they did meet in the US Open. He arguable to say that Feast is in a better position now than he was when he played him at the end of August. He ran away with the third and the fourth sets, did the Frenchman. That's kind of the feeling I have tonight.
Yeah, well, Tien has picked up a few big wins in his young career already. He's got a couple of top 50 wins. Fabian Marajan in Winston-Salem, and of course Jakub Menchik, who he beat on Wednesday. But this, a significant step up in grade again against a top 20 player in Arthur Fils. So a winner-takes-all shootout between Arthur Fils and Tien. A place in the final four up for grabs. Alex Mikkelsen, Luca Van Asche and João Fonseca already safely through. One place remains. It's going to be Fils to get this one started.
First set, Arthur Fils to serve. Ready, play. Tien L.
Hoping to start a little quicker than yesterday. Tien lost the first 8 games against João Fonseca. Was just absolutely blown away. Did forge a little bit of a comeback in the third.
'That's a really good point from Tien.
15-13.
Sticking in there and the points. I think certainly early on that would be the game plan from Tien. Just, yeah, potentially frustrate Fils.
Interested spectator watching this one. Alex Mikkelsen have been very good friends. Mikkelsen, Lerner Tien, Nisha Spasivareddy as well, since they've been about 10 years of age. Completely different start to his match yesterday against João Fonseca. Gets off to the perfect start tonight and breaks Arthur Fils straight away.
What an opening game that was, and again, that's what he does very well. The ability to just use the pace, hit the ball early, flatten it out, change his direction well.
number 15.
There is the coach of Lena Tien, Eric Diaz, who of course used to be the coach of Alex Mikkelsen.
Yeah, next to him, Jay Levitt.
15-all.
Mikkelsen, of course, had a nice, easy day at the office earlier on today. Only played the one set against Jerry Shang before, unfortunately, Jerry had to retire. We thought that might be on the cards. It looked like he was potentially going to retire from his match yesterday, but carried on. Oh, it's just the highest of quality there from Lena Tien. Magnificent ball striking.
Oh, that's a top 5 tennis point from both men. I thought for a moment they were in practice, just going cross-court to cross-court, and then it's that ability to change direction, and I absolutely love that forehand he has. Likes to go into the right-hander's forehand, does Tien. Of course, Mikkelsen not only supporting his friend, he's also doing a bit of scouting.
Yeah, exactly right.
Quite often, you'll do practice sessions where you don't have the serve and you just feed the ball in underarm and you play points. That's how it is at the moment. Seriously good ball striking.
Cross-court forehand, the whip that he found on it just to drag Lena Tien out of court, opened up the one down the line.
Deciding point for choice.
Feast camp, dad nearest to us. Sebastian Grosjean at the end, even Sinkus, a new addition to his team in the middle there. Chance to get immediately back on serve. Unable to do. And Tien backs up the break to lead 2-love.
Against 2-love.
What a good player Grosjean was. Very good player indoors as well. No longer the Davis Cup captain, just now coaching Feast.
Tien L.
Couple of big titles for ATP this year, 2 at 500 level. One in Hamburg on the clay. And they beat Alexander Zverev in that gripping final, 7-6 in the third. And then backed it up in Tokyo towards the end of the year, where he had to beat some very good players that week. Played some incredible matches as well. Taylor Fritz in the first round, Berrettini, Shelton, Rune, and Humbert in the final. good job there, Lerner Tien.
And of course, with those 2 500 wins, it meant he won the bonus pool for the 500s. That's add in another $615,000.
So he had a very quiet start to the year, didn't he, Fils? Not too much really to scream and shout about. He actually dropped down to challenger level just before Roland Garros. He won that challenger in Bordeaux, and then kind of from that point onwards, he never really looked back. So Fils on the scoreboard. Still trails by the early break.
2-1.
Yeah, I don't think he was too happy that...
Say something, but if you play that after, I will say.
Yeah, you heard the crowd kind of shouting out
Ladies
there
and
during the
gentlemen,
point.
please, we need to keep quiet during the point. We can make whatever you want after the point finish. Thank you.
You don't have to wait until the point is over to make the announcement. If you hear that the guy is talking when he is tossing the ball, you say something.
But if you both...
Wait.
Okay.
Yeah, because me, what do you want me to do? The guy is already tossing. I have to wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he would have wanted the umpire there just to stop the point before he even threw the ball up to serve.
Well, I think in that situation, actually, both have got a realistic case for defence. I was surprised that, that Fils didn't just put his hand up. I'm also surprised that the umpire didn't step in.
Magnificently, Tien.
Yeah, over the years, we've often talked about sort of Cam Norrie, Bautista Agut, having flat backhands. This guy's got a seriously flat backhand as well. Tien.
Game 10.
So one game away,
3 games, 2-1.
taking this opening set.
Yeah, just the nature of the scoring system. Don't often find if there's a break, there's a break back. I mean, it does happen, of course, but generally one break is often decisive, especially early on. First couple of sets, maybe.
God, he's hitting the ball so well.
It's a phenomenal level. And right now, for Fils, he's kind of been bullied, which... How about you, Adam, is not something that I necessarily expected. I thought it would potentially be the other way around. That's a big play from Fils. Heavy forehand.
40-30.
So it's number 4. Gets ATP through the game, and in a couple of moments' time, Lerner Tien will serve for the opening set.
Lexus presents tennis on Sky Sports.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I want you to come on a journey.
Do you see me now?
You played the role perfectly.
On this show, we try and have fun and not be on fire.
He's an exceptional assassin.
What is that?
I'm treating this like a murder case.
Ravi, you didn't kill me. I've got stuff to do.
Sure you're up for this? I like to win.
So do I.
What could possibly stop us now?
Somebody's broken in.
We need a plan.
I'm blind!
Join the club.
Lexus presents tennis on Sky Sports.
So serving for a 1-set lead is Lerner Tien. He said he was playing so well earlier this year that he basically just didn't think he was ever going to lose. He said he went into every match, no matter what the score was during the match, he just thought he was going to find a way through it. 28 match wins in a row. He didn't lose a match from the 29th of May all the way through until the 27th of July was the next time he lost a match. So just highlighting how incredible he was playing between those few months.
50 love.
It's not really picking up the serve. And also, Menzies found that difficult early on the other day.
Again, just look at the court position there. Lerner Tien up on the baseline. ATP almost back where that Jeddah sign is, 2 or 3 meters behind the court.
There's a lot of shakes of the head from the team. And I don't know whether it's feet or whether it's just what they're seeing from his opponent.
That's not going to improve his move.
40 love.
So 4 set points. Lightning quick start from Lerner Tien. Just 19 minutes on the clock, and he finds himself a set up on the top 20 player ATP. Brilliant so far. So can Lerner Tien continue at the kind of level that he has shown for the opening 20 minutes? It's going to be ATP to get set 2 underway. From ATP. Banana forehand
15 love.
Yeah, and this camera angle will show how much this ball did move. Oh, brilliant. Back of the ball with that Nadal light follow through.
Yeah, he's got him. Well, earlier in the week, Alex Mikkelsen was asked if he could steal a few shots from different players in the next gen, what would he steal? He said the Nishesh Basavaredi backhand and the Lerner Tien lob. Maybe that's why. Absolute perfection from the 19-year-olds. Same old Lerner Tien.
15-13.
Well, Nadal is in Saudi Arabia, and I don't think even Nadal would be capable of this on the running pass. I mean, what is happening tonight? And he must wonder, Feast. What has he done to upset his opponent? Amazing tennis that we've seen in the opening 23 minutes. This is where you just got to keep a calm head.
Very all.
It is only one set out. Still have Feast as the favourite, though.
Yeah.
I think his attitude's been good, been pretty good, Feast, tonight.
Yep.
And it is only the one set.
Well done. Good hands from Feast.
First game, second set.
Tough game.
Watchers, please.
Comes through.
I mean, you will get chances. You know, it's almost, I wouldn't say it's impossible, but it's highly unlikely that he will play as well as he did in the opening set for an hour and 10, an hour and 20. There will be a dip. And that's what will then be the big question of whether Feast can push that door open. That was a nice volley. Good reaction.
Remember, he did have that break-back point, didn't he, in the first set, Feast? That he couldn't take.
Shukran, please. Shukran.
I wonder if he's just going to give himself a couple of centimetres here when he's serving as well, Lerner Tien, because he's delivered a few foot faults this week. Still looks pretty close to that line.
Love 15.
Still, neither player's won a point on second serve. Excuse me. That was in the first set, but of course Feast won one in the last game.
$15 30-15. 40-15.
But in this game, there's a couple of errors. Many errors in this set as there were throughout the opening set.
So annoyed with that. The second serve doesn't get Le Tien to play another ball. Luca Van Asscher earlier on today became the 5th player to reach multiple semi-finals at the Next Gen. Of course, ATP would become the 6th if he were to do so as well, having made the final here 12 months ago, losing to Hamid Medjedovic. Won all of his round-robin matches in 2023.
Love 15.
Can do this, Fee. See him over-hitting quite a lot over the course of the season.
Well, it's how he plays, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, he's a very aggressive baseliner.
He's in trouble, no doubt about it. Love 30.
Yeah, this started from the previous game when he missed a shot and he sort of bounced his racket as if to sort of say, what's happening here? There's no doubt that he's been the stronger of the two from the back of the court, Tien.
$15-13.
It's another one wide. 3 unforced errors coming in this game from Feast. 2 off the backhand, 1 off the forehand.
Well, this is the worst game he's played today. It's not as if that Tien has played amazing tennis to give himself these break points. What's happened in this game really is a build-up of pressure of the previous 29 minutes.
He decides to throw in the serve volley, and Tien Camp at the moment. Fairly heated conversation there between Artefis and Sebastian Grosjean. So Le Tien serving at 2-1. I think we can head down to Candy Reid, who's with Eric Diaz.
Yeah, thanks very much. Adam, Eric, thank you for being so generous with your time. It's a bit of a contrast, isn't it, from how Lerner started yesterday? Are you pleased with what you've seen so far?
A little bit of a contrast, I'd say. No, he's playing great, weight forward, playing aggressive. You know, with the score line yesterday in the beginning, we decided to come out and be aggressive, and he's sticking to it.
What was the brief before this match against Artefis, knowing that it's really a must-win to reach the semis?
You know, there's not much pressure on him, I think, in this match. You know, Fils is a great player, made final last year, and, you know, him being top 20, kind of just wanted to come out and showcase some weaponry. So the aggression's working.
Yeah, it certainly is. Just watch another point here. And how was Lerner's mood after losing that match yesterday, where he did have a good comeback after losing the first 12 games?
Yeah, you know, yesterday was tough, but, you know, it's tennis. There's ups, there's downs. And, you know, the deuce points with these formats, you know, can make it a one-way train at times. So we'll see.
Eric Diaz, thank you so much for speaking to us. Back to you in the booth.
Thanks, Candy. Thank you, Eric. Oh. His charge was just in a little bit of trouble, but that's quickly changed with that forehand up the line.
Just the ability to pick that ball up really early as well. He's tough to push off that baseline.
Oh, well, when it rains, it pours from an Artem Fils point of view.
It's the first one I've seen this week.
No, we had two, I think, in the first match, and I haven't seen another one since. Yeah, I think Luca Van Ascher had two very early on, but yeah, that is not going to improve Fis's mood. One of the best points he's played today.
Yes, deciding
just the nature of the scoring.
Choice.
Okay, good point there. What a point we have now. Massive.
Feeling that was going to come. Just missed a pretty routine backhand there.
And leads 3-1.
Going to do a full job on that. Kind of sums up the opening 35 minutes for this man.
Just waiting for Adel Noor to carry on. I mean, you don't need to see him change his racket. We know it's broken. Or is that in the next gen rules?
Not that I'm aware of.
Racket abuse warning, Mr. Fils.
Teasing us.
I know.
Wait, please.
What was that cricket umpire called the slow death, wasn't he? Who took ages to give people out.
Billy Bowden?
No.
No, another one. Billy Bowden was the crooked
finger, yeah. Rudy Kurtzen.
Very long.
Nice quick game here from Fils. Hasn't been at his best, but he's already had a couple of looks at break points.
40 love. Thank you, please.
Will he go big again on the second serve? 220.
It might do. 40 love. Yeah, he tried.
Yeah, he's just not in a good place
15.
right now. Frustration.
Game This.
So big ace, 217 kilometers an hour. But Lerner Tien has been keeping everyone entertained on the match court so far, serving for a 2-sets-to-love lead.
That's encouraging.
Love 15.
Doesn't want too many of those.
Again, it's just rock solid from Lerner Tien. Wasn't a bad point that Feast has played there.
I mean, that's been the key tonight, is he's not missing, but he's not just pushing the ball. He's hitting the ball with intent, side to side. Just feels like he's in that mood that he was for the middle part of the year, where he just is seeing the ball like a football.
A 15-30.
First double fault for Lerner Tien today. Absolutely enormous couple of points here. If Feast breaks back, he immediately goes favourite to win the match, you feel. And that's fabulous, though. Great approach.
40-30.
Two set points. An almighty upset is of Alex Mikkelsen. Very much enjoying watching one of his best mates do what he's doing right now. Lerner Tien, 2-sets-to-love up on Arthur Feast, who will have to do this the hard way.
And it's only happened twice before in over 100 next-gen final matches. He's just been in my ear saying, so he has a 2% chance. I'm giving him a lot more than a 2% chance.
Yeah, that's what I. If he wins this set, is he favourite for you?
For me, yes.
Yep. So you think Tien's got to get this done now?
Just my gut feeling, in my opinion. We've seen, it doesn't look like he's slowing up.
30-15.
He moves well. It's deceptive. He doesn't look that quick. And I think he is, and he's got good balance and good hands as well to be able to manage his shots when he's on the stretch.
It's nice. Seen that yet.
40-15.
Standing deep there. Tien. Not sure he necessarily needs to change that.
No. Interesting.
And it wasn't just the drop shot, it was the shot before, the slice forehand. I mean, trying to change it up, but I think you've got to maybe change it out with trying to feel comfortable, but he's been returning so well. Look at that, aggressive, bigger off both wings.
Return. First game, third set.
We mentioned at the start of the match, Barry, that he didn't look really like his heart was in it in the first match a couple of days ago, Artifice. I don't think you can say that tonight, can you?
No.
Just been outplayed.
That's how I see it. He's into this, and maybe that was the frustration that we saw in the middle of that last set.
Well, never in the history of the Next Gen has the #1 seed failed to make it through to the semi-finals. Only asterisk to that is 2022, where Holger Rune was the #1 seed, but he actually withdrew from the tournament, so there wasn't a #1 seed that year, but every other year.
Well,
he was excused, wasn't he? Rune. Just won Paris.
Of course he had, yeah.
Because he went to Turin, didn't he, as the alternate?
Yeah.
She felt the other day in his win, Tien, against Menzik, that the forehand did a lot of the damage, but I think tonight the backhand has been absolute money.
40-15.
Still only dropped 3 points behind his first serve today. He's made plenty of them as well, as you can see. 74% of his first serves have found the box. Second one of those that he's had.
I do say things come in threes.
Yeah, that's right. Don't tell Feast that. That's huge.
15 love. 14 love.
Fine serving from Feast. Still, numbers very good on first serve. It's the second serve that has been difficult for him. Just won 3 at 15 points.
14-15.
And maybe because of the early returns, under pressure that he's felt, was like he came out of that second serve very quickly, Feast.
Or is he truly invested here?
Deciding point, server
This is huge. Finds the first serve. I would have been very interested to see what second serve he would have delivered had he have missed it, but fortunately for the Frenchman, he didn't need to, and he comes through a mightily important.
He served a lot into the forehand of Feast tonight, has Tien on both sides.
Oh, God, he's lost his shoe. I'm not sure I've ever seen that before. Styled it out.
Just got to make sure you don't put the shoe on back in the middle of the court.
Yeah, that's true. Start doing your laces.
Yeah, I mean, good spot, because I don't think we didn't see it.
No.
Oh my goodness. This sort of looks to his right, almost at the box. So really? I mean, even the coach and Jay Levin are laughing.
Yeah. So comfortable hold again for Lerner Tien. Would he sign for a tie-break right now?
Do you know what? I think Feast would.
I think Tien fancies his chances here.
I just think with Feast right now, I think if you sort of gave him that situation potentially, I mean, what you want in this situation when you're playing someone who's playing as well as Tien is get tight, get to the big points. And can he play with the same freedom if it's 4-all, 5-all in the tie-break? And apart from that one game in the second set where he lost, I don't think he's played badly.
No.
I'm not so sure he would necessarily share that view, but Tien has played at a 10 out of 10 level.
He still had more winners than he has errors. Feast, 21 winners, 18 unforced errors.
I've always wondered that tactic, up 40 love, especially in this format, if you get to due to sudden death.
Yep.
Just put the hammer down. I don't think you need, but indoors, don't think you need to change up the first serve.
He finds the big first serve. First time today that he's got to 3.
3 games to 2.
To take this third set to a tie-break.
50 love.
Good positive start to the game from Tien. No backing down.
Nicely cut away there from
30-15.
Please.
$40-15. Game 10.
So ace number 5 sees Tien through the game, and a tie-break required. Now or never for ATP. Rather concerned look on the faces of Sebastian Grosjean and Ivan Sinkus there. He's made it. How good has he been with that passing shot today, Lerner Tien?
1-0. Tien.
This is a bit of a heartbreaker from Feast because he did everything right. I mean, from there, almost one of those where he had to hit the line, and he most certainly did. Amazing. The body blow being the first point.
Yep.
And because of what happened at first point, does that then contribute to Feast missing that forehand? Feels in his mind, needs to go for more. And he's created a lot of pressure due to his speed and also his passing shots. Tien.
2-1. Tien.
So he gets that mini break back.
All.
Big serving, big hitting.
3-2. Please.
Throwing everything at this one. His weight through the ball. That's such a good hit from Feast.
3 points in a row.
One of the features of his serve, he might not have the pace, but he certainly has the accuracy, ability, especially on that serve down the middle there. So effective. In fact, in the match, 34 of 37 points he's won on his first serve.
Yeah, look at that. Almost over half. Not even coming back in this set. Good return from Feast, who was a mini break down. Well, he's now a mini break in front.
Peace.
He's made plenty of those today.
5-3.
He's just felt the last, well, since Love 2, that he's been the one on the front foot now. Is that he's just been a little bit more aggressive, or has Tien just backed off a touch? He's certainly trying to take matter into his own hands right now, Feast. This is a huge point coming up.
This is so much better from ATP.
Well, his ability here to turn this point around, very few occasions. It might only be the first. Has he actually been able to run around the backhand and use that off forehand, taking it back into the backhand side of Tien. What a moment to produce a point like that.
He's 6-4. Feast.
was on the brink of no return there, but he found some of his best tennis right when he needed it. And he lives to fight another day for now. Takes the third set on the tiebreak. Well, no surprise to see every single member of the ATP camp on their feet, fist pumping, applauding, as the #1 seed made it through that third set tiebreak. How will this man respond? Get us underway in set 4.
It's not a Wimbledon centre court, but I remember when Federer was down 2 sets to love to Benetton, and he said everything was going crazy, so he just left the court, 2 sets to love down. Just said, just focus, just be calm. It can turn around very quickly. He's just got to dig in right now, Tien. Just possibly require showing Feast sort of a different hand. Maybe a slight change up. I don't know what that might be. Maybe a serve and volley. Hasn't had a net cord for a while.
Yeah, they always help.
Serving.
40-30.
Just when you thought ATP was going to make an immediate move in set 4, he found himself at love 30. Lerner Tien's serve bails himself out of a big hole there.
That's a fine response. Especially with the momentum that Feast had after winning that third, to be able to hold on Tien.
Both players really have struggled behind their second serve today. Feast winning just 23% of points behind it. Lerner Tien winning 27%. Fantastic from Lerner Tien. Incredible athleticism.
Yeah, 6 points in a row now. And it was actually a really smart shot here from Tien, and he just took the gamble. He just scrambled across the court. Beautiful volley. Well, Tien recovered from block 30. Can Feast.
30.
was a sloppy forehand from Arthur Fies. And Lerner Tien with 3 break points. Kind of feel as though he has to take one of these. That's brilliant from Fies. 2 saved. Another deciding point.
Deciding point, serve choice.
Had it got to see play. Does he go big middle? Likes that serve.
Well, now it's Fies' turn to get a little bit of good fortune. Lerner Tien's had his fair share, but that's a nice time for it to happen for the Frenchman on deciding point. Gets the let cord with the serve, and 3 break points saved.
It's such a disadvantage because your reactions mean all you can really do is block it back, and it gave Fies again time to be able to crush a forehand. And that particular shot's becoming more of a factor when you think of the numbers. Opening set, 1 forehand winner. Second set, 3. Third set, 4. Already a couple. It's a ridiculous serve. It's only 148 Ks, but so much slice. Court does a lot of the work for him. Wouldn't want to play him on a slippery grass court.
No. Oh. Staggering return.
40-13.
Oh, I think it's safe to say he caught that out of the centre of the racket.
For the right time to pull the trigger and played it to perfection. Tien stays ahead, 2-1.
Number 15.
59.
High-quality ball striking from both players.
30-15.
I've seen too many of those longer points. Fils digging in, winning that battle. 4 of the 6 points over 9 shots.
That's only the second time he's serving volley today. That time it went a little better than the first time he did so.
Well, it wasn't his fault the first time.
Oh, good point. Forgot about that.
It's unforgivable, really. He increased his average topspin speed in set 3 from set 2, but both have dropped a little bit in set 4. Sometimes, again, that's what happens in a sort of a 5-set match. There can be a dip. It's just, I think the dip here for Tien. And that's not a criticism, because there was bound to be a dip.
Yeah,
and he was so good in the first 2
Vincent?
sets.
Yeah.
15-13.
Well, Fils will be locking in right now. 15-30. Timely, 6th ace.
Well, he has hit that serve, that particular serve, brilliantly tonight, the one down the middle.
A little surprised he went as big and as wide as he did there, Fils. I just thought that was the time just to get Tien to play as many balls as he can, recognise the scoreboard situation. Just a massive pressure release. Oh, but that was a thing of beauty.
And he hits this time again. Would he go back down the line? Probably not. I mean, where Feast was, it sort of felt like the cross-court backhand from Tien.
To have that forehand again, Feast. And Lerner Tien continues to be unbroken so far. Well, an enormous chance for Feast in that last game before he blazed the forehand a good 2 or 3 meters long in that deciding point. So Lerner Tien is 1 game away from knocking out the #1 seed and booking his spot in tomorrow's semi-final. It's a very good opening point. Almost just willing Lerner Tien to come forward, though. In a couple of wonderful approaches there.
Feels like the tension's building. Let's see a few more of those longer rallies in the next 5 or 10 minutes. The longest point of the match, 20 shots. Yeah, so Del Noor's daughter. It's a family affair on
Pretty
court.
cool, isn't it?
Yeah. Son is also a ball boy, that's sweet.
Again, but you wouldn't know it. Feast very quickly holds to love, and we are back here again. Another tie break. Perfect opening point from Feast.
What a volley. There always comes an element of risk if you hit the volley into the open space, but what he did so well was he got a lot of backspin on the ball, kept it low, went short. Absolutely brilliant start to the tiebreak for Feast. forced the error. Great response emotionally from Fils. Different person to day one.
Yeah. God, what a serve. Going only 156 kilometers an hour, but just does so much damage with that.
Is how he plays, and it's one of the reasons why he's won a couple of big titles this year. He will not hold back in big moments, Fils. So when it works well, it's spectacular, but there will be a few that just go a little too big on him.
There's another. 2 in a row. And Lerner Tien with just a little bit of a cushion as they swap sides for the first time.
Yeah, this is an interesting one because he's won the last couple of points by putting the ball back on the island, but you might get short-term rewards, but do you get long-term? Very difficult when you're having to make those decisions as a player. It doesn't feel like he's going to keep giving him presence.
Yep. Sensational from ATP. Doesn't get any better than that.
And how does he win this point? I mean, an unbelievable return. And from that position, he somehow stays in the point. It's such an intelligent pass. He took the net out of play when you're that far back. Got a lot of dip on the ball. Wow. And given also the last 2 points before that as well from Fils. Such a smart serve.
5-3.
Do not underestimate, especially as a left-hander. Second serve into the right hip. I don't think he's going body here. So is it wide or middle on the first serve?
It up with another beauty. This one up the line. Couple of special forehands in this tiebreak.
because you've got to put into context of the two big misses. But two misses that he really committed to it, and maybe that helps his state of mind. He's standing up to be counted here, Feast.
Thank you, Bogdan, please.
Still under huge pressure here, 4-5. He's left it, thought it was going wide, and it has caught the line.
6-4, Tien.
Well, I think it's one of those, I don't think it was ever going in. Until it just dropped. Oh no, what a heartbreaker for Feast.
2 match points.
Down.
Lerner teaches ATP a lesson in Jeddah. And the 19-year-old books his spot in the semi-finals tomorrow. Gets his first ever top 20 win. What a year this man is having, and he's going to take on him tomorrow. One of his very good friends, Alex Mikkelsen, started the year at 453 in the world, and he is now in the final 4 of this year's Next Gen.
One of the stars, the star actually in the 500 events, has been beaten by one of the stars in the Challengers, and it just shows again how strong that circuit is. It gives opportunities to players, you play a ton of matches, you bring that confidence, and he most certainly brought that confidence into tonight. He played such a brilliant match. The first 2 sets was 10 out of 10, and actually you can argue and make a case that the last set was better than the first 2 because he had to deal with a few issues trying to close it out, but how composed was he? Especially that last shot made Feast make such a difficult volley. Brilliant, served great. He doesn't have the best, doesn't have the fastest serve, but he has a very accurate serve. Picked his spots, didn't drop serve all evening. And when you back that up with the speed that he has from the back, how early he can hit the ball, the backhand was a thing of beauty. Feast, well, he was, I would say mentally, he was out of sorts on day 1.